Police denied trying to meet quotas on arrests and tickets, but a lot of people believe it happens.
Well, it's against the law. Team 10 investigator Allison Ash obtained this picture that some police insiders say is proof that quotas are real. Allison?
Yeah, and the blurry whiteboard picture that you see right behind me, it was taken inside the briefing room at El Cajon PD. It's a sort of scorecard. The department doesn't deny it, but it does deny that it shows a quota system. See what you think.
The picture may be blurry, but it paints a clear picture. On the left in the results column, the names of El Cajon police officers. Next to those names, scores. The highest is 6.5. The lowest, with a box and arrows around it, a big 0. The next column, according to sources, is the key. S1F means a self-initiated felony. It's worth 5 points. RC stands for radio calls. You get the idea.
I didn't get into law enforcement to make a quota. I didn't get into law enforcement to have a competition with anybody over how many arrests I could get.
We are protecting the identity of this police insider and another because they have fears of retaliation.
I've seen gift cards given out for the most arrests or the first arrest, and it's disgusting to me.
You heard him right. Officers with the most points sometimes get gift cards from Starbucks.
A Starbucks card is a monetary award. And I've never heard of an officer being awarded monetarily for performing the most of anything in their department.
Bill Wolf is a lawyer and former police officer. He never worked for El Cajon, but had lots of concerns when I showed him the whiteboard picture. The biggest? That if it is a quota system, then it takes away officer discretion when you get pulled over.
We take away our faith and trust that it's being done for the right reasons, and it starts to question whether or not it's being done for the wrong reason.
Wolf said if he represented a client arrested by El Cajon police, he might question whether it's a quality arrest or more of a quest to score points.
I would be surprised if an officer really did that, but that's the doubt you create.
We took the picture straight to the source, El Cajon Police, and the department issued this statement that says in part, this was born out of banter between the officers over who essentially performed more work during the shift. That it appears to be an isolated incident that happened back in August. And although capturing and comparing statistical data is extremely important, we feel this type of point system is inappropriate.
Is this a quota? I haven't done any investigation, but I certainly would be curious as to the explanation for why there would be a point system assessed to a certain type of activity and why they would be keeping track of this in a public area or an area where everyone within the department has access.
Sources say the brass knew about the point tally and didn't shut it down.
That's not how you get a good cop. That's just how you get a RoboCop out there.
Now, through a spokesperson, El Cajon's chief declined our request for an interview, refused to let us into that briefing room to show you the layout. Now, the letter says an administrative investigation has been launched. To read the entire letter, log on to 10news.com. I'm Team 10 investigator Allison Ash.